I request everybody to please settle down and give your important 45 minutes. The next 45 minutes can be a life-changing opportunity. I'm sure you must have heard this word being into the marketing or the networking industry for quite some time. But I said, I believe before I do a lot of research, I believe in a project and only I get into it. And that's how I warmly welcome you again to Supersage, this supersonic session of Supersage. So now, due to the COVID-19, the pandemic, which I have been home for more than 6 months, my entertainment industry is totally finished. No work at all. But when because my second income was the cryptocurrency trading, and when I got this project, I'm very, very happy, and I'm already minting money in it. And if you are an entrepreneur, you're a businessman, or you are doing a job somewhere, or you're working somewhere for somebody, or you're doing anything, you just have to invest in some time and just a very little money, and you can mint money in crores. And this is possible with Supersage. And I am already, going to touch my dreams. Walt Disney rightly said that, all our dreams can come true. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And I have the courage to pursue my dreams. And all the ones who are joined in here, there are, I guess, about 41 people who joined in, 41 guests. Everybody have got dreams, big dreams, and big dreams can come true with us, with Supersage. So without further ado, let me welcome you once again. And I request once again, please kindly settle down for next 45 minutes. Because this next 45 minutes is I'm going to be explaining you the project, the plan, and how can you mint money, how can you mint more Trons, which is the cryptocurrency, which is a booming cryptocurrency in the industry. So let's begin the session. So before I get into the plan, the Supersage, it is all the smart network, smart contract. So now, we have to do a smart networking to get into this smart contract. And what is smart contract? I'm going to show you a small video of 3 minutes, which would make your minds clear. In fact, people who already joined in here, who knows about cryptocurrency is fine. If you don't know anything about cryptocurrency or smart contract, no worries. I'm here to explain everything in detail. So now let me just show you a small video on what is smart contract, which is simply explained. And I'm sure you would be able to have a better idea before we actually get into the program.
Smart contracts are very popular nowadays. But what are they, and what problems do they solve? The term smart contract was first used by Nick Szabo in 1997, long before Bitcoin was created. He is a computer scientist, law scholar, and cryptographer, so I'll spare you his exact words. But in simple terms, he wanted to use a distributed ledger to store contracts. Now, smart contracts are just like contracts in the real world. The only difference is that they are completely digital. In fact, a smart contract is actually a tiny computer program that is stored inside of a blockchain. Let's take a look at an example to understand how smart contracts work. You probably are familiar with Kickstarter, the large fundraising platform. Product teams can go to Kickstarter, create a project, set a funding goal, and start collecting money from others who believe in the idea. Kickstarter is essentially a third party that sits in between product teams and supporters. This means that both of them need to trust Kickstarter to handle their money correctly. If the project gets successfully funded, the project team expects Kickstarter to give them their money. On the other hand, supporters want their money to go to the project if it was funded, or to get a refund when it hasn't reached its goals. Both the product team and its supporters have to trust Kickstarter, but with smart contracts, we can build a similar system that doesn't require a third party like Kickstarter. So let's create a smart contract for this. We can program the smart contract so that it holds all the received funds until a certain goal is reached. The supporters of a project can now transfer their money to the smart contract. If the project gets fully funded, the contract automatically passes the money to the creator of the project. And if the project fails to meet these goals, then the money automatically goes back to the supporters. Pretty awesome, right? And because smart contracts are stored inside a blockchain, everything is completely distributed. With this technique, no one is in control of the money. But wait a minute, why should we trust a smart contract? Well, because smart contracts are stored on a blockchain, they inherit some interesting properties. They are immutable and they are distributed. Being immutable means that once a smart contract is created, it can never be changed again. So no one can go behind your back and tamper with the code of your contract. And being distributed means that the output of your contract is validated by everyone on the network. So a single person cannot force the contract to release the funds because other people on the network will spot this attempt and mark it as invalid. Tampering with smart contracts becomes almost impossible. Smart contracts can be applied to many different things, not just on crowdfunding. Banks, for example, could use it to issue loans or to offer automatic payments. Insurance companies could use it to process certain claims, and postal companies could use it for payment on delivery, and so on and so on. So now you might wonder, where and how can I use smart contract?
So with this, video which I showed you, it talked about what are smart contracts, and the project that we're talking about, Supersage, is a smart contract, and it is immutable. It is distributed well in so many computers, thousands and lakhs of computers, wherein it is impossible to crack them. It is impossible to hack that project, that smart contract. So it's a beautiful concept that we have also utilized it for the Supersage concept also. So I am going to take you further to the website, which is again a decentralized, 100% decentralized website. Now, what is decentralized? So wherein, you can open up any of the IDs you want, if you're talking about, in fact, I have heard a lot of people in the networking industry saying that, I have made millions of rupees, I've made billions of rupees in this project, but we really don't know what's the truth behind it. But here it is possible. If someone says that, I really minted a lot of money in terms of the Tron, you can actually visit the website and ask their ID number, and you can open up the ID number without any passwords. So you can see any of the IDs when you open up on the website, and you can actually visit the website and see for yourself that is that person really saying the truth or not. So it is very transparent, 100% decentralized, and very, very beautifully done up, wherein you do not have to wait for your upline or your admin to actually wait for your payments. And it is 100% peer-to-peer payment going to be received as up, at the same fraction of second you get that money in your wallet. This is absolutely wonderful. I've seen a lot of networking companies wherein we have been working in traditional industry, wherein you get the payments, whatever you've been working, in about 1 week time, or about 10 days time, or about a week, or about a month's time from the admin. You have to really wait for that admin. Here it is, peer-to-peer, you get instant payments, and that's a beautiful concept. So before I go ahead, let me just share you the screen of the website. So I would like to have a reaction from you guys also, that are you guys with me? You have a small reaction box in your Zoom channel, so you can say thumbs up so that I get to know that you are already involved in the project. And right now I'm again telling you, everybody, please, I request that please kindly settle down and have a little concentration on the project now, because this next 25-30 minutes will be very, very important and crucial in terms of understanding the project. So now Supersage is the first ever 100% decentralized web and smart contract on Tron. Tron is the cryptocurrency. I'm sure you all would have heard about Bitcoins. Bitcoins, when it started off with few cents, and now it is millions of rupees that we in lakhs. In Indian currency, if we talk about, is about lakhs of rupees. So now when we actually think about how did the Bitcoin really rise up? Well, because it was accepted and it got famous so very well that the demand and supply got increased. So when we talk about demand and supply, the price increases. So here, right now, we're talking about Tron. Tron is one of the biggest cryptocurrencies in the world. after the Bitcoin and Ethereum, then we have the Tron, and this entire project is on Tron. And Tron is right now in just about 2 rupees in Indian currency, INR, and it could rise up well because the demand of a lot of smart contracts are made on Tron, and the demand and supply. That's what I say. It would increase, and it would increase in numbers and in their price also. So now this is the first ever 100% decentralized web and smart contract. You can see how many participants have already joined till now. It has just been about 21 days that the project has just started, and more than 28,878 people have already joined with this project. And it's just not India or the Southeast Asia, it's from the globe. It is an international crowdfunding project, and in 24 hours, last 24 hours, you can see the joining has increased from 2,000 to 2,200, which is absolutely an amazing growth. So every day, I see this growth, and I become very happy because the exponential growth happens because of all of you. I thank each one of the leaders who have already joined in, and the people who are going to be joining in. I welcome you all. And you could see how many TRX, that is the Tron, people have really already earned by the project. Is about, I cannot even say the figure. You can, if you calculate it in multiply by 2 rupees in Indian INR, I don't know what it could be, crores of rupees, and how many participants, how many people have got that, how many dollars, that's again showed across in this website. So this figure keeps on changing as we have new participants joining and as we have new people joining, and every day this figure increases, and all because of your support. The global distribution system, it's a new age platform where it's a zero risk factor because everything is available over here, and it's your things are going to be on the Tron wallet. It could be launched onto your mobile. You can have all your money on your mobile. It is an immutable. Nobody can change your smart contract once it is deployed on the blockchain. Instant peer-to-peer payments, you get the instant payments right away. Non-hierarchically organized. This is a beautiful concept. When in traditional system, what happened was it was a pyramid system. Pyramid system, what happens is the leaders who are at the top, they mint money, and the people who are down the line, they mint money, but they don't make so much of money as the top people does. But here it is possible. Even if I join in now, or the people who joined in before 20 days, I can make the same money that I can. It depends on the work that I do. Transparency and anonymity. This is what I say. This website that we have just opened up, Supersage. It is a decentralized website. It is transparent, as in you can open up any of the ID and you can see their work there, how many dollars they have made or how many TRIs they have made. Transaction surety, because it is stored in the blockchain technology, and to crack it, it's impossible. If a hacker would like to crack your smart contract, he has to go in more than thousands of computers to open it, and that's absolutely impossible. So there's transaction surety, and this is absolutely brilliant thing which has happened. So how does it work? There are 2 programs in Supersage. One is S3 and one is S4, which I will be discussing in the presentation, how the business plan works. So how do you join? You can join with 500 TRX, that is Tron, which is the cryptocurrency, which is about 2 rupees INR that we have right now. That's a figure. And simultaneously with this 500 TRX, so it's about 1K rupees, you can join the program, and you join both the programs, S3 and S4, simultaneously, which is distributed 250 TRX in the S3 and 250 TRX in S4. So any of the FAQs, when you talk about what is Supersage all about, and it's a crowdfunding international platform, the new generation, which is I talked about, and who is behind the program. There are a few developers who have developed the program, but when you talk about who is the owner of this Supersage, there's no owner. You and me are the partners to it. You become a part of Supersage. I become a part of Supersage, and we are partners to it. And there's no admin, or there's no third party that I need to depend on. I can work myself, and I can build up my team, and I can mint money as the first ID can do it. So what is Tron? And as I said, it is a cryptocurrency, very leading cryptocurrency. It was launched in 2015. Justin Sun launched this Tron, and it is blockchain. And I must tell you, it is more ahead of Ethereum or the Bitcoin. How is it? I will be talking about it later on, because it's already ahead. Ethereum, when you talk about Ethereum, it got very, very famous because it came up with the first smart contract. But Ethereum just launched 2.0, and Tron, if we talk about Tron, is already ahead. It is already, 4.0. They've already launched. They are much ahead and much ahead of the technology also. And Tron can do more than 2,000 transactions per second, wherein Ethereum can do about 25 transactions per second, and Bitcoin can do only 3 to 6 transactions per second. So Tron, you can imagine it is very, very technically very strong, and it is already ahead of time. So if you want to verify the smart contract, there is a link which is given. You can actually go to tronscan.com and type this smart contract, and you can see by yourself that is it verified or not. I'm sure there are a lot of other projects which are coming in, but they are not verified. But you can see for yourself that this project is verified or not. All right, so I hope you all are with me. I'm going to stop in this website. You can, for any further details, you can go to the website supersage.io and do your own research by yourself. And I hope you all are with me. Till now, the presentation had been good, and now I'm going to be going up to the main presentation. Before that, I want to see up all of you on my screen doing a thumbs up so that I know that you are connecting with me. Everybody, please fast before I start the main presentation. Yeah? You can have the reaction. There's a reaction. If you're not on with your video, there's a reaction box wherein you can say thumbs up, or you can applaud also, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Prakash. Thank you so much. All right, and everybody, who are present here, thank you so much for your time. And without further ado, let me actually go to the main project. How does this plan work? So the next 20 minutes, I request everybody, please, please, please concentrate, because I always suggest people that before you actually go ahead with any project, or you think about joining a project, you have to do your own research. You have to do your own homework before actually entering the project. So right now I'm going to be explaining how does the plan work. So please, 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 if you're doing something else, also please leave that aside and concentrate. All right. So this, as I said, I had already got you to the website. Supersage is first ever Tron-based 100% decentralized matrix project. And how does the matrix project work? It is on the Tron blockchain technology, which is already way ahead of time. So how does the Supersage matrix work? With reference, I have about more than 6,000 or 7,000 phone numbers in my cell. What I have to do is, with my reference, we have 4 webinars in a day. In the night, we have the English webinar, and there are 3 webinars in Hindi, which happens on time-to-time basis on 12:30, 3 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. What I have to do is, I have to just simply send that link to 10 new people and ask them to join to the webinar. And if they understand the project, they would be under you the next day, the next moment, in fact, I must tell you. So now, an unlimited automatic reinvest. So what happens once you invest 500 Tron, this first slot that you buy? So once you make money out of it, you automatically, when you have the third person invited in your first slot, your slot reopens up again. So there's an unlimited income which happens again and again from this slot, from the first slot. So what happens is, from every slot, what you have to do is you have to keep upgrading. When you earn money, you keep upgrading it to the next slot, and you can have the energy, and you have got all the possibility to make double, triple, 10 times money as the slots increases and the income increases. So no expiring date. I have heard a lot of project that within 10 days you need to invite 10 people, or you need to invite 2 people under you, and then you can get ahead with the project. But here there's no expiry date. You can open up your slot right now, tomorrow, or you can open up the next slot time you want. It can be 24 hours. You can just log into your website and you log into your Tron wallet and you are up. It's about 24 hours, 24/7. It's available and no expiry date. You can open up anytime, and it's going to be a lifetime thing. If you want to again shut the business, of Supersage, then also the contract would go on and on for the lifetime. So it is blockchain enabled, so it is very secured, and Tron cryptocurrency that I already talked about. So now, how does the technology work? We have got two programs, S3 and S4. So you open up the program, but you enter into the program. You log in with 500 TRX. This is the logo that you're seeing, TRX, it's Tron, and 250 Tron goes in the first in S3 program, and 250 Tron goes into the S4 program. So S3 has got 3 slots in one line, 3 places. So once you invite 2 people, you get the 100% payment back to you, and the third person, when you invite, it gets reinvested from you, and the payment goes to your upline. So this is a very non-hierarchically organized project wherein and this gets opened up. These slots can give you money again and again. Just give me a second. The same slot can be reinvested again and again, wherein you don't have to reinvest in terms of the Trons, but you just invite people and you get unlimited income, unlimited this reinvestment happens. And in S4, what happens is there are two lines with 2 + 4 places, wherein the 2 person that you invite, the money, the Tron goes to the global team. The next 3 payment goes to you 100%, and the fourth position in the second line goes to the upline, and this slot again reopens for you. That is a reinvestment. So you don't have to again reinvest in it. You just have to invite the 6th person, and it gets automatically reinvested. So a beautiful project wherein you don't have to put in money again and again to the same slot to reopen it. And what to talk about the features, as I already talked about, it's 100% decentralized, very secure, transparent, direct referral bonuses that you get, and that bonus is just not 2% or 3% or 10%. It is 100% bonus that you get. Whomever you invite, you get 100% payment out of it. Peer-to-peer payments, you get exactly at the same time, instant payments you get, and you don't have to depend on your upline or your admin. Any admin, you don't have to depend on your upline to get your money back. You get the payments instantly right away, and unlimited Tron earnings. So now when you talk about the speed performance, as I already talked about, the Tron can do more than 2,000, about 2,000 transactions per second, where Ethereum can do 25, and Bitcoin can do 3 to 6 transactions per second. So Tron is already way ahead of time. You can see the rocket going, just like supersonic speed. That's what we say. Tron has got the supersonic speed, and it's way ahead of time. 4.0 is already launched, and Tron is already working in it, and Ethereum is still just launched 2.0. They're still working on the 2.0. They're way ahead of time. And blockchain decentralized smart contract, as I had said in the website, there's a link. You can go to the tronscan.com and verify the contract. Also, you can see by yourself that is it actually verified or not. And supersonic speed and safe and secure. So what are these strengths? So we have 2 platforms, that what I say, S3 and S4. So S3 and S4 has got 14 slots each. In S3 and S4, we have got 14 slots each. And we can start together. What happens is when you enter the project, you don't have to separately pay for S3 or S4. In the beginning, what you do is you just invest 500 Trons, and you automatically enter in both the programs, S3 and S4, together simultaneously. So registration, as I said, 500 Tron. So 250 Tron goes to S3, and 250 Tron goes to the S4 program. And as I explained, in S3, there are 3 slots, 1 line. Here in S4, there are 2 lines and 6 slots, and the last one reopens for you. Here in S3, the last one, that's the 3rd one, that reopens for you. 2 payments goes to you in S3, and here in S4, there are 3 payments that goes to you. 2 payments to the global, and the 1 payment goes to your upline, and this reopens for you. So welcome to the S3. It's generally said, this is a next level to your income, wherein, I had already explained that two payments to you, one to your referral, that is your upline, and re-app happens in the third position. All right. And the beauty of this project is, there are 14 slots. It's just not one slot. So the first slot when you enter is about 500 TRS that you pay in total. So 250 TRS that is open up in S3 and S4. It goes again 250 TRS. So you simultaneously open up both the programs, the first slot. And so when you have invited two people, so what happens is when you invite two people, their payment comes to you. So 250 plus 250, 500 crowns that I get. So what happens is here, when you enter the third person, then it reopens for you, but you have already minted 500 crowns. So what happens is when you made 500 crowns, you invest in the next slot, earning from this only. So the next slot is double the money and you get double income. So when you have 500 TRX, the slot opens up for you, and you invite two people so that you become 1,000 TRS, and the third payment goes to your upline. So after making this 1,000 TRS, you reinvest in the next slot. So what happens is you keep on inviting people, make money in that slot, and invest in the next slot. So you keep buying your slots without just investing in your own pocket. What happens is you make money and you invest in, you make money, you invest in, and that's how it is. And you can go on to the 14 slots, and 14 slots, every slot, the next slot becomes double the price, and it also increases the payments. So it is double the price of the beginning slot. So what happens? 250 slot, 500 slot, 1,000 slot, 2,000 slot, and that goes on to the last slot is 14 slot, which is 2,48,000. 20,48,000. So sorry, 20,48,000. This is the Tron that we have. All right. So now coming to the next slide. So you can see this color denotation. The orange color is your referral link, and this is a reinvestment. So this again reopens for you. So what happens is the beauty of the project, you don't have to reinvest again 250 Trons to open up this slot. It already gets you open when you have the third person invited, and again you can have the unlimited income. And what happens is your downline also can start building up their program, and you get the third payment is going to be you. That is you're going to be the upline of your people. So you also get money out of it. So as your team is strong, as you work, your team goes, you also grow together. So S4 plan is generally say the non-working plan, because over here you get the spillovers, you get the overflow from your downline, and that's only possible in S4. S3, what happens is you get payments, but it's 100% payment that you get, as per the slot. The first two payments that you get, that is from your direct referrals only. So S3 is from your direct referrals only, what you get the money. And as for what happens is you get extra income from the overflows and super spills, which is not possible in S3. But S4 it is possible. So here, how does it work? So as we said, when you enter S4 program, the first two payments, when you invite two sponsors, the first two payment goes to the global team, and the next three over here, we're talking about the second line, the three payments comes to you, which is 100% payment, and the sixth position, when you fill, it goes to your upline, and this gets reinvested. When you say about orange, that is partners been referred by you, and this is a reinvestment logo that you see. Again, here there are 14 slots. So 250 slot, the first slot, the second slot is double the money and increases your capacity to earn double Trons, so 500 Trons. The next level is 1,000, and it goes on to 14 slots. So this is this way. And here, in first slot, when you have the complete matrix done, you get 3 payments. Wherein in S3, you get 2 payments. So here, it increases your capacity to earn more Trons in S4. But, we have to work simultaneously in S3 and S4, because S3 is your direct referral people that you get instant payments. Over here, you can see the matrix, the orange color, the denotation, that is people who have been invited by you, and this is the reinvestment. So this is how the S4 can look like if you have actually made the entire payments of one and you bought all the slots. But I would say that, whatever is your pocket allowing you, if you think you can have a lot of people under you, or you can have a lot of people in your network working with you and build up a strong team, then you open up straight away 10 slots in both the programs, or you start up with just one program, one slot, and see for yourself that you can really make money. And if you have got big dreams, then nobody can stop you to buy all the 14 slots, and I am going to be doing it soon for myself. All right, so when you talk about the reinvestment, but you don't have to again reinvest it, and I already explained to you this program. So now, upgradation happens only after you have purchased the slot, the beginning slot. It's not that you can directly open up the 14th slot. You can open a 14th slot only after you bought 1 to 13 and then the 14th slot. So what happens is, after you bought the 250 TRX, the first slot, then only you can buy the second slot, and then after buying the second slot, you can buy the third slot, and simultaneously. So you cannot directly buy in between slots that you want, one by one you can buy. And you would think, when should I buy? You can buy any number of slots simultaneously right away, or you can wait, you can have your team build up and then earn money out of it and then invest in the next slots. It's all on you. So now, you can make extra profits from the S4 plan. How can you make an extra profit? You have the referral links that you make money, but over here, it is possible that you can get more fillings like this from the upline, or people who are there from the downline also. So here in orange color denotation is the people who are personally referred by you. And overflow personally invited partner from your superior. What happens is, you have a superior, they also have their matrix project. So what happens is, if they have extra people coming in, but their slot is not open, their position is not open, then automatically goes to you. So this can be an overflow from your upline. So what happens is, this again goes to you, 100% payment. So this can happen only when you have in S4. And overflow from below also can happen. See, this purple color is an overflow from below. What happens is, below, if you have a strong network, people working under you, and this slot is open, and it automatically sits here. What happens is, you need to complete one matrix. So if the matrix is not complete, the next slot would not open up. So what happens is, if your downline also works, and in that matrix, that position is not empty, then it sits under you. So again, your payments, it can be an extra profit. And partners who overtook your superior. Now what happens is, this is this is to be understood very well, that you have already opened up 250 TRX first slot, and you are waiting that you would open up the next slot after some time or whatever, but what happens is, if you have invited one person who is very, very aggressive and wants to really work hard, and he opens up the next slot before you, then what happens is, in 500 TRX, the next slot, he becomes your upline. So you don't get the profits of that slot. But then what happens, if sometime it happens something like this, what you have to do is, you have to go ahead of time and buy the next slot, so that you get get the benefits of all the profits. Otherwise, you would lose profits. And it's not that he would be your upline for all the times, but he can be an upline for the same slot, until you buy the next slot before him. So this is how, in yellow color denotation, it pays partners who overtook his superior happens only when he or she buys the next slot before their superior. So as I've already said, how much Trons you can make. In first, there's about 3,500 million, you can say about 35 crore Trons, and it can be earned. And in Supersage S4, you can make more than 50 crores, which is like, ouch, my God, this is like amazing. You can see the figures that we have. This is all on you. How much work you do, how much you really, have your dreams. You really work on your dreams. This is not impossible. People have already made a lot of money out of it, and you can also do it. What you have to do is, I'm not saying you to stop whatever you're doing, but you just invest a little time in this project, and you can really work ahead of time. So how to start? So how do you start with the Supersage program? As I said, you had to invest 500 TRX to open up both these slots, both the programs. The first slot in S3 and S4, you need 500 TRX. So about that, you need to have about 5 or 10 rupees more to open up this slot, as they might have little energy been consumed that is in the fees, which is just in rupees. So if you talk about Ethereum-based smart contracts, I have also done a few contracts on Ethereum where I have paid about $6, $5 fees in one transaction. Imagine, you are actually saved from doing this, and you can actually work on something which is I'm going to be talking about later on, where you can save the entire fees. How can you do it? That I'm going to be explaining you in some time. So what you have to do is you have to open up a Tron wallet. You can download it from the Google Play. It is available for Android and Apple both. So what you have to do is you download the Tron wallet, which is from the Tron currency itself. They have that's the wallet that you create. So once you download the wallet, you don't have to have your email ID or phone number being attached to it. So they would be, when you open up, they would be opening, you can log in, you can sign up with 12 keywords, which is very unique. So there will be 12 words to open up the Tron wallets once, and then you write it down somewhere in a secret paper and put it in a secret place, and let your known ones or the friend or the family member also know that keywords, because if you get lost, and they know that it's there. So if your phone gets lost, or your laptop gets lost wherever you have launched or you have downloaded the Tron wallet, what happens, you can actually reopen it, reload the wallet, and you get all the Trons back, all the wallet back, all the money back to your wallet when you have the 12 phrase. So 12 phrase keys, the words are very, very important. These are digital keys to your Tron wallet. So once you fund it, and then fund it with the Tron cryptocurrency, which is about 2 rupees INR, the 2 INR, and you fill it up with 500 Trons plus a little more extra, about two or three Trons more extra, and then you sign up with the link that has been given by your referral or by your upline or your friend who have invited you. So you have that referral link, and you log in with that referral link, and your ID would be placed right away. So right away, once you log in 250 TRX, you have already opened up S3 program, and 250 TRX opens up the next slot. So then your dream has just started. In fact, Mark Twain rightly said that the secret of getting started, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. So here is the starting point. You log in, you invest, just a little money, about 1K INR, and that's about it. I guess, in this, and I have not seen any of the companies or any of the projects giving me 100% payment back right after the referral and an instant payment. And this is absolutely a wonderful project, which I am already with it. So I welcome you to the Supersage family, and join now. And if you have really understood the project, I request everybody to again give me a thumbs up so that I know that everybody is with me before I invite in other people to give their feedbacks. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Anurag Kapoor, Mr. John, Yuma, and everybody who's joined. Supersage Moneymaker, thank you so much. SRK, wow, it's a nice name. Big bosses, all right. Thank you so much, and I hope the presentation was good. The presentation doesn't end here. Over here, I'm going to be inviting a few people to talk about their experiences over here with Supersage. They've already been working with Supersage, and we have about 4 webinars in a day. What happens is, if you think that you cannot make the presentation to your loved ones, what happens is, or your relative, your friends, what you have to do is, we have free webinars happening in a day. There are 4 webinars happening. So what you have to do is, you have to just invite 10 new people to the webinar and ask them to join the webinar, and everything would be simple. We would be explaining the program. And if they get through, you are through with it. You can get the people, the networking happens right away once you invite in people. We will be going live on Facebook also very soon, wherein you can just have to have the link been added to your Facebook account to make this famous. So we are going to be working on a lot of other stuff also. Our team is aggressively and intensively working to make you ahead of your dreams. So everything you imagine is real. That's what Pablo Picasso said, and that's right. Everything which I imagine, that can be possible. I'm sure after the COVID-19 pandemic, we have seen a lot of downfalls in businesses, in work, no money, people have been sitting back home, lost their jobs, and it's not again safe to go outside. What you have to do is, you have to just open up your laptop and ring up people, ask them to invite, ask them to come to the webinar, and things can happen. No, it is very easy. So I'm going to be inviting Big Boss. All right. Mr. Samir, can you invite Big Boss, please?
Yeah, good morning, madam. How are you?
Very good, sir. Very good. Thank you so much. Over here in networking, we say good morning any time of the day.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Ma'am, can you open one ID 8218, please?
Yeah, so, sure, sir. Give me a minute. All right, so Big Boss has been already working with Supersage from quite some time, and let me see the people who've been already working under him, with him. They are partners to him. I'm going to be opening up their IDs right in front of you, which is possible. But I said, before also, that, you can open up any of the IDs anytime, you don't need any of the passwords. So I'm going to be logging in to one of the IDs that he is talking about. Yes, sir?
8218.
8218, all right. So you can see it live. I've opened up my Google, this is not a screenshot. Look, okay, sir, please.
Ma'am, how much he has earned?
Oh, $4,856. Wow.
Can you check his associates?
1,94,250 TRS. They've already minted money. Oh. And so let me see the associates over here. How many associates that he or she has made? Yes, sir.
Only 2 associates, and working is only 1.
Only 1 person working and 2 associates, and they have got them about $4,856. I guess, oh wow! And in fact, we have already dreamt of earning in dollars. But in fact, we had thought of to go to America, to go to Canada, to go to Australia and earn in dollars. Over here in India or in Southeast Asia, wherever you are right now, you can mint money in dollars over here. You can mint money from your place. This is possible. All right. Any other ID that you would like to show?
Ma'am, can you open 30 number 30?
30. All right, sir. All right. So let's see. The 30 number ID there is already made $1,993. 79,750 TRS. So now, I would like to tell you that right now the price of Tron is about 2 rupees, in INR. And when we gonna be, if it's the same TRX, but if the TRX, the price value increases, the dollars would again increase. All right. So how many participants? Let me see. You could see for yourself that the first lot has has got 10 people and has already been reinvested. The cycle has been completed for recycled for 3 times. Over here, 11 people have already joined, and 3 times the cycle has been recycled. You can see yourself. So how many associates? Let me see. You can see, in S3 or S4, how many Trons they have made and everything. Here,
Only 2 associates.
only 2 associates. See, you can see for yourself, only 2 associates, but they have also made. So if you have got strong people who are working, and you have to keep motivating them to work ahead, and you also mint money and your team also mint money. That's the best thing about networking. That's the best thing about being happy.
Okay.
Yeah, so, all right.
Can you open 6247?
Yes, sir. 6247. All right, here we go. Let me see. What miracles have been done with this idea? All right, $8,762. And if you see, for yourself, S3 and S4 program, they've already bought about 10 slots each. In S3, they have bought 7 slots, and in S4, they have bought 10 slots for themselves. And you can see, oh my God, this is like 50,500 Trons they have already made. And let me see the associates, how many associates they have been working. Wow. So?
Only 3 associates, but 2 are working.
Okay. Only 3 associates and 2 are working. So I guess, phenomenal job, sir. Thank you so much. I guess, beautiful. So now what happens is, instead of referring about, when you think about referring about 100 people or 200 people getting on board with you, you can have only 2 people or 3 people working, and they can make money for you, So your team grows as you motivate them to go ahead. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Big Boss.
Thank you.
And exponential growth, beautifully planned, and very smart working. That's what you always say, right?
Yeah. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anybody else would like to share? Can raise your hands. Your experience with Supersage. All right. I guess nobody yet. Okay, fine. So what, I would say we have a thumb rule to win. We have a thumb rule to, complete our dreams. It can happen only when you have your team working with you. No, it's rightly said, if you walk alone, you go to a distance. But if you have, if you go along with people, you can go far off. And that's the beauty of having a great team, really helps you out. And here, I'm sure after the pandemic, everybody wants to mint money. Everybody have got big dreams, but dreams have been vanished or been stopped for some time. But you can actually work from your home, from your laptop, and internet is available. As digitalization has happened so quickly that all the people from the globe can contribute and can work together, So we have got one more person who has raised their hand. Okay. Who raised the hand? Can you raise your hand once again, please? I am not able to see you now. Sorry, just. All right, I think it's not there now. All right, okay, fine. So thank you so much, everybody, and I would be inviting you all again to a session of 12:30 afternoon that we have tomorrow, and then we have. I'm talking about the Indian Standard Time, 12:30 afternoon, and then we have at 3 o'clock, and then we have at 7 o'clock, and in the night we have at 9:30. So this is all Indian Standard Times, and then rest of the timings, for your country, or you want to invite in people from other countries, your relatives, your friends from any of the places across the globe, you can invite them to the webinars like this. This is free of cost, and what you have to do is just invite in 10 new people, and we have sessions happening in Hindi in the daytime, and in the night we have it in English. So what happens is you can invite in people, the simple formula. You don't have to think, how would I explain this entire project to somebody? What you have to do is simply invite 10 new people in every webinars, and you can see your growth. As Big Boss said, that you need to do smart work instead of thinking about 100 people to join or 1,000 people to join. Invest in people who are really needy, who can really work, and you can earn in dollars. Absolutely. In fact, I had always dreamt of minting money in dollars. Over here you can make money and you can earn as many Trons as you want. And I must tell you that I've been doing a lot of research on Tron from quite some time, and other cryptocurrencies also, and Tron is going to grow exponentially. As I had already said, that Bitcoin, it was few cents, and it is right now about $12,000. You can see the growth. So here also what happens in Tron is there are a lot of smart contracts being converted from Ethereum to Tron, and it is going to grow exponentially. And with all your efforts, I'm sure we're going to be seeing Tron the double price in just a couple of months, or 10 times in just about a few months, or about a year time. And I must tell you, this is going to be true. I have seen Bitcoin growing up, and Supersage is growing very, very fast. As you can see, there were 2,200 new joining across the globe, just not Southeast Asia or India, but across the globe. 2,200 people joined in just 24 hours. So now this is, and when you open up the website again, supersage.io, maybe tomorrow, you can see the growth again happening. So in just about 21 days, we have made phenomenal growth, and I'm sure with all your support and all your love, we would definitely grow up Supersage in a supersonic speed. So thank you so much, and I'm going to be writing my YouTube channel link over here. Please do like, subscribe, and okay, Supersonic, please, I request you to send my link also to the chat box. This is EMCEE Krishna Varma. So okay, I am the host now, so I'm going to be writing it to you. Please like, subscribe, and do here I'm writing my channel link. That's my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and I'm going to be making a lot of videos, and you're going to be seeing this video also on my channel very soon. So thank you so much, and I am going to be inviting Supersonic for a while. Please, I request you, because you've been guiding us all through the time. So please, I want you to speak for a couple of minutes, please. Supersonic, you there? Supersonic? All right. Fine, all right. So I just, before I sign out the program, I would like to tell everybody, please be safe and keep your immunity strong, because right now the pandemic is still on. As we've already heard the news that vaccine is already available, but till the time a vaccine comes to us, everybody gets the vaccine done, it's still not safe. So please, wear your mask, sanitize yourself, keep clean, hygienic, and I'm sure the pandemic has taught us a lot, so take it in a positive way. If pandemic would have not happened, we would have not got such beautiful supersonic Supersage project also. At home we can work at ease with your time, on your time, and you can mint dollars and you can mint Tron. So I welcome you all. Okay, so I'm going to be inviting Crowdstar. He is there with us. Crowdstar. So be with us for the next 5 minutes, then we're going to be ending up this session. Please, I request everybody to be with us. Crowdstar, can you just, okay, we have got a few, okay, Crowdstar is here with us, okay. All right, we've got a few more hands up in there. I requested you to unmute, Crowdstar, please. Ritesh. All right. So, okay, I'm inviting Ritesh. I've already asked you to unmute. Please unmute from your side, Mr. Ritesh. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Hi. Good evening,
Can
sir.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Last 10 days I am joining this Supersage and I am very happy. My ID number is 5090.
Do you
Can
want
you
to
open
open you want me to open up the ID?
Yeah, 5090.
All right. So thank you so much for being with us, and I'm sure you're very happy. 5090. Right. All right. So Mr. Ritesh, he's opening up his own ID. You all can see by yourself that how much money is made, how much dollars he's already made. Wow. 78,750 trons you've already earned. And look at the dollars that he has made, $1,968 in just 10 days. So how many associates that you have? So he has just opened five
Only
stocks.
one.
Only
Please
one
open.
associate, and okay, one associate, and you've been working for yourself. Very nice, beautiful growth. In just 10 days, you have made a good, almost, $2,000, $2,000. You can calculate by yourself in whatever currency that you
It's a half 1.5 lakhs
Oh,
in
one and a
Indian
half
rupees.
lakh rupees in Indian INR. Wow, that's absolutely wonderful. And how do you feel about it? So would you like to?
It's a super concept. Right now I'm involving more and more in this. If I'm earning good money, that's why I'm entering more and more. I'm putting my lots and lots of effect. Maybe next week I reach by $5,000.
Oh, wow. And that is possible. This is what happens is once you're in the flow, you can really, really grow fast. You just have to believe in the project or believe in the project that you are in. So thank you so much, Ritesh, and best wishes. And
Thank you.
you need any help in terms of the presentations, please invite a lot of people, new people to join the webinars that we have throughout the
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Mr. Ritesh. So Mr. Crowd Star, right, that we have? We have one more person who's raised his hand. Crowdstar, are you there? Can you just raise your hand, please? He's not with us right now. He's not with us? Soham Sagar, thank you so much for that hands up. Okay. JNK Supersage. All right, let me just. Okay, we have money maker. Okay, can you just make yourself host and so that you can find people by yourself? I've got Mr. Abhi who is here. Let me just ask you. Mr. Abhi? Yeah.
Yeah, this is Abhinandan from Bangalore.
Yes, sir. Hi, good
Yeah, this is the first time I got a link. I just went through some YouTube video and I connected and I got this link and I'm attending this particular presentation.
Oh.
I also read that somewhere in Tron there is no gas fees or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Can anyone educate me on that? Because in the other one I saw in the same video of the YouTube down, it was mentioned in which I got this link wherein that others and all have some gas fees. What is that?
What happens when you make the transaction, when you open up these slots,
Okay.
you buy the slot, you give the fees to the wallet. It's simple that, we use Paytm or we use bank. When you get the transaction, there's a transaction fees that they charge normally. So here,
Okay.
in a similar way, the wallets generally charge, a little money. What happened with Ethereum? We had Trust Wallet and the Ethereum-based contracts, whatever Ethereum-based contracts were there in Trust Wallet was charging $6. $6
Okay.
is a huge amount in one transaction.
Okay.
When you open up new slots, what happens is you have to invest in and you have to give the fees to them. Over here,
Okay.
Tron Wallet, what happens is when you open up Tron Wallet, and
Okay.
you get bandwidth, about 4,500 bandwidth which you get. So whenever you do the transaction, when you transfer Tron wallet from your Tron wallet to another Tron wallet,
Okay.
then there is no transaction fees because they would take the bandwidth. which is already available, which is free of cost, which is available to you from your Tron wallet.
Okay.
And what happens is, when you have about 1,000 TRX or 100 TRX, so you can freeze that TRX for 3 days in your Tron wallet. Generally we do a lot of fixed deposit in the bank. In a particular way you do is you can freeze that much Tron you have in for 3 days, and in return you get energy, which is energy is a similar way as a gas fee, or the energy that has been used to do the transactions. So here in any of the contracts that we do on Tron based, the transaction fee is just about 1 or 2 Trons, which is about 2 to 5 rupees or 10 rupees maximum. It is 10 rupees. And that also you can be out of it when you freeze it for 3 days in the Tron wallet. We have that option. So your transaction fees is nullifies because you get the energy out of it. That energy has been consumed in doing the transactions, in buying up these slots or making a new contract. That's how it's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
It is the only, in fact, it is only available with Tron wallet. It is not available in any other wallet that you freeze it and you get the energy or you get the gas fees out of it. But here, possible, it is the first ever thing which has happened in the cryptocurrency wallets. It's just the Tron wallet has been providing the energy and bandwidth.
Okay, very good. So your name is Krishna Varma.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've sent you my number over there, which is also over there. I've not yet joined. I want someone who's a leader, who's very active to connect me on that.
Your contact details to the upline, and we'll definitely take you further.
Okay, that is one thing. Tomorrow also you have an English presentation?
We would be having, or it will be updated tomorrow. We have 3 sessions in the daytime, 12:30, 3 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. It's in Hindi. And in the night at 10 o'clock, we have it in English, but that is thrice in a week, which the number would increase in. So we would send you across the details of it. 9:30.
Yeah, you have my number over there.
Tomorrow 9:30 p.m. we have this session happening. So So tomorrow you can invite in new people. So the link would be the same. You can invite in more people, and you can go ahead with it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. What's your name, sir? Abhi, right?
Abhinandan.
Abhinandan from Bangalore. Thank you.
And my number is also over there.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
And I've sent you a message also on the chat.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
We can do it. Yeah. All right. Fine. So anybody else who would like to speak or would like to share? All right. Supersonic, you there? You would like to say something? Okay, fine. So thank you so much, everybody. And the time is up. I have taken a lot of time. And thank you so much for your precious time that you've denoted it for the presentation. And simple thing that you have to do is you invite new people, about 10 people, 5 people, 7 people, 2 people every day to the webinars, and your work is done. And you don't have to keep explaining the entire project to somebody else. What you have to do is just invite in new people. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay fit, and keep growing, and keep your visions clear and dream big. And this is possible. Once again, I would quote Walt Disney's quote that all our dreams can come true only if we have the courage to pursue them. And I'm sure you all present here have all the courage to pursue them. And let's dream. Let's make the dreams come true now. Thank you so much. And you can all follow me on all the social media. EMCE Krishna, MC Krishna Varma. You can follow me on Instagram, Anchor Krishna Varma, on Facebook, and on my YouTube channel. I've already sent you the link on the chat box. Thank you so much. Good night. See you all tomorrow.